Yeah, wait. Oh, there's one more thing I got to get into. I can't find what I was looking for. These fires. These fires, these fires, these fires, these fires, these fires, bro. That's what I want to talk about. Now, these fires in California. I don't know how many of y'all familiar with the Bible, things that go on in the Bible. When you start looking at all this stuff, right? A lot of people don't feel like these fires are just natural disasters or from global warming anything. There's a lot of people out here that's thinking that these fires are being set deliberately. um could that be? Dream with Melody, what up? Brian's memory fight, what up? Now, unless you've been under a rock somewhere, you haven't been paying attention to the news and what's going on in California, where there are tons and tons and acres on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? From Pasadena down to now, it's hitting Studio City. I just would like to say, people, please, man, if you in California, I know a lot of y'all don't want to leave y'all stuff. Please, your life is worth more than anything you got in your house. Citizen Man TV fires are 100% deliberate. They want to build a smart city there in 2028. I wouldn't be surprised. That's what I say, real estate rebuilds. Like 2025, y'all, I'm telling y'all, is going to be the reset, the reborn. You know what I'm saying? In Supreme Mathematics, 2025 is all being born and born. This is a reborn, a rebirth, a destroy and rebuild. However you want to look at it. This is why they getting rid of all these goddamn wealthy people, because they don't want them to be able to help the poor people in this recess. Oh my God, look at that. Topanga Road, Fire Road. Look at all these places that's on. Sheesh. Lord have mercy. Yeah, we got to pray for these people, man. This is horrible. Let's see.
Done.
It's terrifying. There's no water north of Woodbury.
everything in this neighborhood. Altadena is not existing right now.
This area is a total loss.
I'm scared. My daughter is scared.
We had to evacuate, and there's a fire nearby.
It's really a crazy night.
Good morning now, and welcome to Fox 11 News. We are continuing our live coverage at 1 o'clock in the morning. So often, if you join us at 1 o'clock in the morning here on Fox 11, we rerun an episode of our Fox 11 News at 10 with myself and Christine Devine. Tonight, we
think about it, and it's something that I'm more used to than most of the people watching, is usually you'd see lights on down there. You'd see a lot of like what you're seeing in the foreground right here out towards the Palisades area. All that is off, probably due to the power being out, but the wires down and etc. So it is a very eerie situation. And of course, that devastation, thousands of homes, or at least 1,000 homes burned. That is, it's quote unquote apocalyptic. And as when the sun starts to rise and the smoke is not going to be there, hopefully we're going to get some pictures of that as well.
Stu, we actually just got another evacuation order in. This is for the Sunset Mesa area. The order is to leave now. Now, obviously, it shouldn't have to be said how important it is to listen to these orders and get your family to safety. Stu, I just, I think what's great about our team here is so many people here have been here and been able to see so much, history in our area when it comes to tragedies, unfortunately. But can you talk to me a little bit about the differences? Because I'm hearing so many people say, this is the worst they've ever seen. And this is obviously the worst I've ever seen. But that's easy for me to say. I'm still, I think, fairly new to Los Angeles.
You know what, Brooke, as far as the worst I've ever seen, in the 90s, we did have a couple of fires out here in the Malibu area. I wasn't in the helicopter. I was down on the ground, and those were pretty devastating. I can't really quote. I don't really honestly remember because at that time, it was more about the breaking part of the news for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know the number of structures that were destroyed, but it was very devastating. It was a huge deal out here as those flames ripped through the Malibu area. It was almost the same type of situation. We had those high winds, and it was definitely moving along. I'm looking at the Mandeville Fire Road right there, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, these flames have actually made it over to the Mandeville Canyon area. So this is actually still moving towards the south, or moving towards the 405 freeway. When I say these things, I'm saying the general direction of. I'm not saying it is encroaching onto the freeway, but it just gives you an idea we're talking about 17,000 plus acres. That is quite a lot of area to be burned. But again, it's still moving right now, making its way kind of southward. That seems to be the big portion of it. And then again, when we look way up over here, we've got a couple of hot spots. But I know that these in the distance out here, right by that shoreline, or in this area right there, oh no, that is going to be vegetation. That is not homes. So yeah, there's still a lot of active fire out there in the Palisades area. And as far as history goes, we haven't seen something like this in a long time, and I've definitely never seen neighborhoods like that Palisades neighborhood just being completely wiped out. I have yet to see something like that in the Southern California area.
Right. I mean, to give you perspective, just looking at
For me, when you think about some of these iconic spots, when you hear Sunset Boulevard, Chautauqua, or the Palisades, and the images of even the Palisades Village, many of that has been burned to the ground. The Real Inn and the spots along Pacific Coast Highway that we enjoy and drive all the time are completely burned down. It's just got to be surreal for you.
Yeah, for all of us. And, I'm sure you're getting tons of calls from people. Are you safe? Is your home damaged?
Right.
Are you in the fire zone? We're all getting 1,000,001 texts. So I appreciate the chance to speak with you all and to let my friends and family know that my home is safe now but it is in a fire zone with warnings to possibly evacuate. You've got these stronger winds coming this afternoon. So my husband is there on standby. And being away, Bob, I'm visualizing all the things that I would need to have him quickly pack up.
Right. Insurance
papers, those photo albums that are irreplaceable. I'm working on Brazil Family Matters. I want that bin because I just found my father this year. That is irreplaceable to lose the Brazil stuff that I've gathered over the past year. It's just things like that you think of that if they're gone. And, you know, the advice on the WhatsApp in my neighborhood was to go through your house, videotape as much as you can, the layout of your house, the valuables that you might have to leave behind. And I can tell people that you mentioned the different locations about connecting with donations, etc. If you're on your community apps, like I have a WhatsApp group in my neighborhood, and we're connecting literally every few minutes that way with who's doing what and who has what, who knows what. But you mentioned places that are iconic. Moon Shadows. I went to Moon Shadows as a bucket list thing to do on PCH.
Yeah.
Gelson's. I have a memory of the Gelson's there. My husband went to take a Thanksgiving meal to a man who was unhoused on the street there by the Gelsons. So we have these memories. I had a boyfriend in my early days. His mother owned the card shop right there on PCH. So a lot of us have memories of these areas in a great way.
Everybody is impacted in some way. And yes, we are also all getting those calls. And, you know, we're thinking of you too, Christine, and we will look forward to your return here. We've got a shot here that Jeff, our director, put up here of Moon Shadows, which, yeah, it's like iconic, just an iconic restaurant and bar there along PCH. We all love it.
Most people have no clue that in
Well, isn't that special? How convenient, where they're spending subpoenas and warrants now. They had to evacuate. That's on some Dipset. Yeah. Several things. People thinking, you know, maybe Puffy telling on the whole Hollywood, so they gonna burn it down. A lot of people feel that it is God coming to cleanse all the evils of LA, the Los Angeles. He's coming to burn them out, like humble them, right? And, you know, with all this sex changing and women want to be, the women being trans men and men being trans women and all that stuff going on, and all this sodomizing accusations and stuff that's going on that's coming out here. I don't know if y'all familiar with the Bible and the thing called Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that. But if you are not, it's Genesis 19. Right? If you don't know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, let me school you, because this is what we're looking at right now. The two angels arrived at Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gateway of the city. When he saw them, he got up to meet them and bowed down with his face to the ground. My lords, he said, please turn aside to your servant's house. You can wash your feet and spend the night and then go on your way in the morning. No, they answered, we will spend the night in the square. But he insisted so strongly that they did go with him and entered his house. He prepared the meal for them, breaking bread without yeast, and they ate. Before they had gone to bed, all the men from every part of the city of Sodom, both young and old, surrounded the house. They called to Lot, where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us so that we can have sex with them. Sound like the entertainment industry to you yet? Yeah. Lot went outside to meet them and shut the door behind them and said, no, my friends. Don't do this wicked thing. Look, I have 2 daughters who have never slept with a man. Let me bring them out to you, and you can do what you want and like with them. But don't do anything to these men, for they have come under the protection of my roof. Get out the way. They replied. I was getting ready to give them names. I ain't going to do that. That'd be foul. This is the Bible. I got to remember. This fellow came here as a foreigner, and now he wants to play the judge. We'll treat you worse than them. They kept bringing pressure on Lot and moved forward to break down the door. These are sodomites, right? In the Bible. But the men inside reached out and pulled the Lot back into the house and shut the door. Boom. Then they stuck the men who were at the door of the house, young and old, with blindness so that they could not find the door. The 2 men said to Lot, do you have anyone else here, sons-in-laws, sons or daughters, or anyone else in the city who belongs to you? Get them out of here, because we are going to destroy this place. The outcry to the Lord against its people is so great that he has sent us to destroy it. So Lot went out and spoke to his sons-in-law who were pledging to marry his daughters. He said, hurry and get out of this place, because the Lord is about to destroy the city. But his sons-in-laws thought he was joking. With the coming of dawn, the angels urged Lot, saying, hurry, take your wife and your daughters who are here, or you will be swept away in the city when the city is punished. When he hesitated, the men grasped his hand and the hands of his wife and of his 2 daughters and led them safely out of the city, for the Lord was merciful to them. As soon as they had brought them out, one of them said, flee for your lives. Don't look back and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains, or you will be swept away. But Lot said to them, no, my lords, please. Your servant has found favor in your eyes, and you have shown great kindness to me in sparing my life. But I cannot flee to the mountains. This disaster will overtake me, and I'll die. Look, here is a town near enough to run to, and it is small. Let me flee to it. It is very small, isn't it? Then my life will be spared. He said to him, very well, I will grant this request too. I will not overthrow the town you speak of, but flee there quickly, because I cannot do anything until you reach it. That is why the town was called Zor. By the time Lot reached Zor, the sun had risen over the land. Then the Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah from the Lord out of the heavens, thus to overthrow those cities and the entire plain, to destroy all those living in the cities, and also the vegetation in the land, as you just seen that they said in that news clip. There's no houses over there. It's just vegetation, right? Same thing, right? It's biblical. And also the vegetation in the land. But Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt. So don't look back. Just run, go, and don't look back. She looked back, ashes. Early in the next morning, Abraham got up and returned to the place where he had stood before the Lord. He looked down toward Sodom and Gomorrah, toward all the land of the plain, and he saw dense smoke rising from the land, as we see today, like smoke from a furnace, as we see today. So when God destroyed the cities of the plain, he remembered Abraham, and he brought Lot out of the catastrophe that overthrew the cities where Lot had lived. To make a long story short, these motherfuckers was being wicked and God burnt it down. We all know, Lord, I'm not saying people that live in LA, don't get it twisted, but we know Hollywood is the place that is of LA. We know how wicked it is. All those predominantly that's in the industry that have sold a soul to the devil or Satan or Lucifer or the Baphomet or whatever you want to call it, predominantly dwell in those areas, right? Is where all the craziness go on. At some point, we always heard of Sodom and Gomorrah, and we always made reference to the industry in Hollywood as Sodom and Gomorrah, right? These men in the industry, Sodom and Gomorrah, because what all they want to do is sleep with you, and now we know that they drugging men and women and sleeping with them for they sick pleasure or whatever, and us being within this whole spiritual thing and us dealing with those people that sold their soul to the devil, whether you choose to believe it or not, and they don't think that people only out here worshiping God or Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, and don't think that there are people out here that worship evil, you're crazy, right? So you want to go through that whole thing, but as you can see, Sodom and Gomorrah explained, whatever version of the Bible you're reading, what you reading, we are actually goddamn seeing, right? Because if I go when you look at the visual, right? Jesus Christ, look at all that. Lord have mercy. Our prayers go out to y'all in Cali. But when you look at that's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of land, right? Now, when you look at these visuals, and I'm reading from the Bible, by the time Lot reached Zor, the sun had risen over the land. Then the Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah from the Lord out of the heavens. Thus he overthrew those cities and the entire plain, destroying all those living cities and also the vegetation in the land. But Lot's wife looked back and she became a pillar of salt, right? So when you're looking at these visuals and you listen to you reading the Bible, it was early the next morning, Abraham got up and returned to the place where he once stood before the Lord. He looked down toward Sodom and Gomorrah, toward all the land of the plain, and he saw dense smoke rising from the land like smoke from a furnace. Is that not what we looking at right now, bro? Is that not what we looking at? Man. I'm going to tell y'all like this, man. My people, if you in LA, pack up the stuff that you feel like you really need. If you got somewhere else to go, pack up your stuff and go there. Let all this go away and then come back. Don't be this close. If you're that close to the fire and you're thinking it's not going to be you, or they tell you they going to contain it, this, that, and F all that. Don't take the chance. Grab whatever valuables you have, anything that you feel like you would really need. You know what I'm saying? And grab your stuff and go. You can always come back. If nothing happens, then hey, you ain't got to worry about nothing. But if your house gets burnt down, or it gets to the point where it starts getting to the point where you trying to get out of there last minute and the highways is jammed up, this, that, and other, we might see, God forbid, knock on wood, people in their cars stuck in traffic jams, and the fire just might reach the streets. Like, get out of there, bro. Check out LA Smart City 2028. I'm going to do that so you can stop goddamn putting it in the chat. They already got faxes coming up saying, no, California wildfires weren't deliberately set to build smart cities for UN's 2030 agenda. So if you tell me to look that up for that, then they're already out there debunking that. But I do see it is on the city of Los Angeles.gov website. Technology for a better Los Angeles, Smart LA 2028. All right, I'm going to have to read that on my own time. I see it. Oh, this is 54 pages. I'm going to have to come back to that. But I see it, Smart LA 2028. If anybody want to look that up, I'll look into that in a minute. But let's just keep LA in our prayers. If you got people out there, check on them periodically. Keep reaching out to them, encourage them to get the hell out of there. Ain't nothing to be there for. You know what I'm saying? Don't you go in a minute, you mess around, you're not going to have power. You know what I'm saying? If you're in LA in certain parts, you might not have water. So don't please, people. If you got somewhere else to go, please, man, please. This is the apocalypse. We in the movie that we watched 30 years ago. This is it, bro. This is it. This is the movie we watched 30 years ago with the world tragedies and the apocalypse and all that shit. This is it. This is it now. You're living in it. And if you think you're not paying attention. So let me tell you this. And please, if you didn't take nothing in that I said tonight, and if you just got here late, you came at the right time. Listen to me when I tell you this. Right? Hear me out. That go for you too in TikTok. If there is something that you always wanted to do, if there's something that you always wanted to do, now is the time. If these visuals ain't showing you something, then you're not paying attention. You thinking that your poop don't stink, right? So all the people right now that's burnt out of their neighborhoods in all those different places, those rich people that now they talk about they don't have fire insurance in California, that's effed up, bro. All them years these people paid money for insurance, now y'all telling me the fire they don't cover fire? They not getting a dime back for a car, a house, a light bulb, a video game, a TV. Their insurance ain't covering nothing. So trust me when I'm telling you. It ain't no telling what's going to happen after this. This is the beginning. Live your life to the fullest. If you had a book you wanted to write it right now. If you wanted to go do anything, do it now, right? Because if we all gonna go, you might as well go and have the best time of your life. If you sitting around bullshitting with your life right now, and you seeing this going on, and you bullshitting with your life right now, and you're not living your dreams, you're not doing the things that you wanted to do, you may not be able to get that opportunity. Let this fire put a fire under your ass and get you up to understand where we are about to go. This spiritual war is set. We could be under attack and don't even know it. This could be some goddamn internal terrorist attack, domestic attack. We don't know. But I tell you one thing, everything that I ever wanted to do, I'm getting it done. I just went and bought me a new goddamn dry erase board because all of the stuff that's in my head, I'm putting it on here. So I can do it and check it off, 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 check it off. Get motivated. If you ain't got one of these, get you one of these, right? And every day, put something on there to do. Put all your projects you want to do and everything on there. Get motivated, get focused. Stop bull-assing with your life. This ain't the time. I guarantee you, y'all gonna see me crank out more stuff this year than you ever did. I'm getting ready to shoot a new movie. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done a movie since Cold Blue. I'm shooting a movie this year. You know what I'm saying? I for those who live in the A that's local, that want to be in it, I'll let y'all know when I'm doing the casting and I'll be putting out the casting information. But I'm not bullshitting no more. Y'all getting ready to see me go elevate to the next level because we don't know, man. This may be it. This may be it. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, it's not. But I guarantee you, when I look up, that I'm not going to be sitting in the same place. Oh, I just seen a body count number. Oh, 5 dead. It shouldn't be none dead, but that's not a lot for now. But they can't get to everybody to know if, you know, animals, people. It might be people in places that they, you know, we don't even know. It could have been people in the houses that didn't get out. Man, listen. Get up. Put a strategy together, put a plan together, put all your ideas together so you can see them every day and start attacking them. Start executing, start executing, start executing. I promise you, y'all going to see a different me. I even went, and y'all know I work out. I went and got a trainer because I want somebody to push me even harder than I push myself. And y'all see me work out all the time. I went and got a trainer. I also went and got a trainer because when we do that cruise, I'm gonna make sure I'm right at the pool at the cruise. If you want to join the Choke No Joke Virgin Voyages cruise, hit me up, chokenojoke@gmail.com. Shout out to everybody that went and you know, when they purchased the cruise for April 6th to the 11th. If you want the link to join our crew, hit me up, chokenojoke@gmail.com, or you can DM me right here on Instagram at Real Choke No Joke, or DM me on X, you know what I mean, or Twitter, if you still call it Twitter. You know, ask me for the information. I got you. We leaving out of Miami, going to Mexico, Bahamas, you know what I mean? But come join me, come have fun. Couples, you know, to the fellas, bring wifey. Wifey, treat your husband. Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Geminis, you know what I mean? Y'all all in the 4 month apart, so you can have a post-birthday or pre-birthday, you know what I mean, like me. But come get on the cruise with us, man. There's a lot of people that's going to be there. There's a lot of women putting girls groups together, putting girls trip together. Come hang out with us. You know what I mean? And then, you know, we're going to take another trip later on. But Choke No Joke, man. Y'all know what it is. I will catch up with y'all tomorrow. Keep your prayers up for Cali. Keep encouraging your people to get the hell out of there, and they can come back when it's all over. But it's Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And it may be that God is, you know, cleaning house, resetting it, or these devils is out here setting fires deliberately, one or the other. Y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit the like before you go. Thanks for the donations. Randub, you sent me a Cash App about something. I didn't get to read it, but thank you for the donation. I pretty much sure I covered it. But if not, when I check it, I'll address it tomorrow. All right, but I always appreciate your support. Choke No Joke. We out. One. Get that Tunnel documentary out right now.
My man had to come through.
Tubi, Amazon
Make
Prime,
sure it went through.
Apple TV,
Y'all niggas is in trouble.
Cluster,
Choke No Joke. I ain't no joke. The mixtape.
Stash Movies on
here
YouTube.
now. You already know.
One.
Let's go. choke, chillin', got away from them billin'. Ain't shit really changed though, I'm still that villain. I'm making money with rhyme, fuck black on black crime. Beef and money don't mix, like Muslims and swine. I'm talking milk, penicillin, y'all be illin'. Y'all be thinking y'all killers, with your screw face grillin'. Kick that bullshit to me, y'all be wet though like Bruce Lee and Brandon and Hearst on the highway to heaven. Man, you making mad threats and stuck in one section. I'm OBP like Naughty, making connections. Talking under your breath, get you something you don't need. 2 fully loaded Macs, filled up with heat. Nigga, you sweeter than 30 days for a body. Pop shit to these niggas, see me walk by me. But I ain't looking for no beef, I don't eat bologna. But I bring a whole cow if you run up on me. Shiesty, try me and hype me to peel your wig back like 10 cent icy. Bring it, stop bluffing, I got your threats, they mean nothing. I respond like Bond, I come through on bombing. Playing bodegas, flipping Montega. You tan in the Jacks, I tan in Jamaica. Faker, wouldn't bust if he raped ya. Your chick outblazed her, hit it like Jada. While you blew up a pager, had to breathe like Vader. Your star at war, with the lightsaber. I'm here to lyrically tear your red, nigga, you a spear. I jack you up, now you outta here. Throw me on the 600. Now fucking nigga humming, blowing down 8th Ave with a bad bitch blunted. I take it there. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it with no joke. Who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some of me. Have y'all niggas feeling it like Jay-Z. No joke, who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some of me. Bronze King like the LORD-FINE-SC. And that bullshit y'all do, y'all niggas don't stress me. Oh yeah, and you already know, either war what it is. Choke, no joke, I ain't no joke. The mixtape, we here now.
No joke out here in DR. My man Delvin, see him?
Yeah. In Dominican Republic.
Alright?
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah. Choke, no joke. Primo, you ain't want to give me no beat, so I'm stealing one. Take it personal. You know you my guy, Primo, love you. You gonna give me a beat after this one. I never thought that you would cry me, go against me, and backstab me. Third eye is strong, word is bond. Put you on the fakes, and now you won. I gave you support, and you play me. For those who play with butt, yeah, I'm talking Breakfast Club, Revolt, whatever. All I know is birds of a feather. Hang with those that they hate. Once the realness, now you fake, and I see through you. What you gonna do when they book you and your Duke shoot? I know you think I'm expose you. This ain't no threat, take it personal. Choke, no joke. 2023, it's all me. You hear me? 2023 is all me. They say, why I don't come around the game? Cause all y'all dudes undercover gay. And I don't play those fucking games. Yo, stop the track, I'm fucking Slay. Rest in peace, K Slay, man. Let's get to the next one. Choke, no joke, you know what it is. Let's go, let's go. I inspire y'all to all want more. Don't listen to these fakes and these frauds. They don't own cars or Lamborghini doors. When Ice Show cut, it's back to the store. I was born in the Jackson, this shit was hell. The place where I saw soldiers made me. Poverty made me far from lazy. This ain't the place you wanna raise your babies. Young girls out here thinking they lazy. Nose powdered white, they brain all hazy. Ask them what they wanna be, they look at you crazy. These young cats out here looking all angry. I was just like them, sometimes the music made me act other than myself, no influence lately. Cause behind the scenes, they not living greatly. And I found out that most of these cats never sold jacks or the penitentiary. Let's go. I inspire y'all to all want more. Don't listen to the face of these frauds. They don't own cars and Lamborghini doors. The hype young cut is back in the store. I inspire y'all to all want more. Don't listen to the face of these frauds. They don't own cars and Lamborghini doors. The hype young cut is back in the store. They not selling drugs, they really not thugs. If they was, where are the slugs? Do you see them when you cop your drugs? Pulling up with S2B in the front? Nah, it's not what they got, it's what they want. In the jungle, we all on the hunt. It's chemical. It's chemical beats. You know what it is. Choke no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch.
You know I gotta play one for the ladies, fellas. Gotta play one for the ladies.
Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eye, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Up my nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke.